you've been looking at it one way for a while, and I know it's worked, but now it's time to shift gears. And this is where, I see you from the outside looking in, needing to make change. You got to be open to that stuff.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Dr. Z, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I want to hone in on success, right? We've had our challenges with the pandemic, but you look at nature, that tree outside hasn't necessarily been affected by it. So when I was back at Strayer University, they did a study on success, and they concluded, like 6,000 people around the country, they concluded that there's a new definition for success nowadays. This was in 2014, that success really is happiness. And so if we grasp that definition of success, then what is it that's going to help you be happier, right? Not to say you're unhappy, because you can move from unhappy to happy, but you could also move from happy to happier. And you could move from happier to happiest. Although I occupy that space right now. I'm the happiest man on the planet right now.
Nice. I love it.
So, what is your definition of success? Because the money is not going to last. The physical things are not going to last. It's a happiness. And for me, happiness really is peace of mind. So that's what we strive for. Yeah.
I love it. So those of you who are just joining us, we just went live streaming, you guys. I'm doing a little test. You like that? He's like, okay. So just do a live stream on Facebook, I believe it is. So we're going to do live tomorrow. These guys are going to be our guests tomorrow not tomorrow, Thursday. Yeah. So for the Thursday webinar, that's part of a series called Achieving Success in Business and in Life. I'll have you both say your names and say why people should join us on Thursday for this webinar mastermind series focused on successfully leading yourself and others with joy and intention in challenging times. Rashawn, I'll start with you.
Go ahead, Rashawn.
Rashawn Freeman, been in the banking and finance arena for 25 plus years. I know I look, pretty young. I started when I was 5, obviously. So, we're going to bring some great ideas and things to help you navigate the landscape of business, especially in times like this where, challenging is subjective. I've never looked at this time as challenging. It's opportunistic. And if you're in the right mind space and the right place in your business, there's plenty of opportunity right now. So we're going to talk about some of that thing and how you lead through this landscape of business.
I love it. Dr. Z, what are your thoughts?
Thank you. It's all about you. There's no coincidence, or maybe it is a coincidence, but there's no accident that you're looking at this right now. Is it something that you've been asking yourself about your success in life and in business over the last couple of months? And if there are some things you've been asking, is it possible that showing up on Thursday, you might be able to get some of those answers, or at least get some direction for where the answer is? And if it is possible, then we invite you to join us.
I love it. And what I love about this, so I'm going to let you describe how you normally look. I pulled him in from a workout. So he was like, Tracy, I'm not ready to do a Zoom. Now, just to be clear, the suit is his normal business attire. How would you describe how you normally show up?
Well, you caught me right when I was about to get in the shower. So good thing I got some clothes on. But
well, I'm like, the fact that you're working out, that's about balance too.
Yeah.
You're a very successful business person, but that's part of really showing up, right? To me, I was like, this is perfect, right? It shows the fact that we are all balanced, not balanced. We all get to choose what success looks like. And for you, that includes making sure you get your time in from a physical fitness perspective. And I just love the fact that you're like, let's go, let's do this. So I just want to say thank you.
Oh, no. Hey, appreciate that. And yes, normally suit and tie is my thing.
I
saw me on the weekend at the leadership conference, but yeah,
I can see that. I can see that already. So I'm gonna have to step my game up for Thursday. I'm gonna have to go in my closet and get my suit out, and white shirt and my tie or something.
Anyway, guys, I just wanted to say, so is there anything else you want to share with those who are going to be watching us, joining us on Thursday? And again, it's not just Thursday. So this is part of a series. It's the last Thursday of the month. right? We host these mastermind series, and then the first Tuesday of every month, so that will be September 6th, we're bringing a group back. These guys are obviously, hopefully going to be part of conversations that will continue, right? Because it really isn't about a one-time conversation. We know that change, true transformation is really about staying with it. It's about that consistency. It's about, the heads nodding. Look at y'all.
That's right.
What do you want to say about, what do you want to say about your definition of success? If you had to give that 30-second overview of success, like how do you guarantee someone who wants a thing can get the thing? And we both know there is a recipe for success. What would you, and we all have a different version of it. Just curious, Dr. Z, what is your recipe for success?
I have a formula that I use. Success is improving your results. That's the output. But in order to do that, you got to change your behavior, right? And since most of us don't like to change our behavior, we fear change, we resist it. And we need a formula, a system, which involves attitude development or mindset, skills, plus knowledge, plus goals, specific measurable goals. And when we attend to those 4 things, then that supports us to change our behavior. And when we change our behavior, we get that output, which in this case, you're talking about more success, however you define it.
I love it. I love it. Now, I can say that I initially met Dr. Z as a part of a transformational process, transformational facilitator. So we're both certified through David Bayer as transformational facilitators. And the other thing that we really focus on is changing your beliefs. And we know, as he was talking about earlier in this conversation, when you change your beliefs, that changes your thoughts which impact your feelings which dictate your actions or inaction, right? And your actions is really what leads to your results. So my recipe for success is basically decide, really reconnect on what you believe. So success is believing a thing and doing the thing, right? Believing it and acting it out, doing the work, and the rest of it will take care of itself. What are your thoughts about a recipe for success?
Be consistent. You put a strategy together, stick with it. You're going to have some things that pop up that come from left field. You can't get discouraged by that. And another thing I learned in the years of being in business and leadership is eagles want to fly with eagles. So do turkeys. They just don't have the wingspan. So make sure you don't get a bunch of turkeys that you're trying to lift off the ground to come along with you. Because when you got good energy and you got that drive, people feed off that. And you want other people that bring that same energy to the table in your network that are going to help you, persevere, especially through challenging times.
I love it, guys. Thank you so much. More to come, y'all. Don't miss out. Thursday, these beautiful people are going to be joining me right here on Broadcast TV. So between LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, it's everywhere. And you can join us to change your life. It's about achieving success in business and in life.